this stuff.
So if I stand where you are, I'm in frame. But now my head's a pot. I'm a pothead.
Hello everyone, welcome back to Sawyer Studios, and I'm starting a new video series called Nate and Bake. I've got my good friend Michael here, aka Jinxer, aka the guy who was losing during the Lego Star Wars battle, but then pulled back, and you
I don't remember that going that
No,
way.
you were. I remember that very distinctly, that you were losing for a good half.
I definitely had the lead.
I like this. I like this.
Yeah, this is going well.
All right.
For everyone other than me.
Anyway, we are cooking Bruschetta, chicken marsala. Mushrooms. We're doing a game night here, and so I wanted to be fancy and like have some finger foods and appetizers. So we're gonna make the bruschetta first, and so we need tomatoes. First, I got you a knife.
So
And
bold move there. You are a bold one. Like a Star Trek phaser or something.
Your knife. Yeah, you're just gonna put it there and then pull it. Yeah, just like that. And the plastic part protects your hand. So time you change from cutting some vegetable or some food, you're gonna want to dry your knife off with a towel, and then sharpen it again. And so what we're gonna do is that we're gonna be chopping tomatoes, which I need to wash first, but we're gonna use 5, so just keep 2 in the bag and I'll put them back in the fridge.
We're both using 5?
Yeah.
Alright.
We're making a lot of bruschetta.
A lot of bruschetta.
So I'm assuming you all like to eat food, so.
You know, I particularly enjoy eating food. It's one of my favorite pastimes.
I particularly enjoy eating liquid more, but
really,
that's just me. You know?
I mean, yeah, each to their own. There's something about the sturdiness of food, though.
Yeah.
It's enjoyable to consume.
Alright, so this is how we start by chopping a tomato. You're going to first
wash the
lay
tomato?
it. Yep, you're gonna open it. Thank you.
Yeah. We could rinse these with like vodka or something.
Oh, you know what? That's for later.
Alright.
We don't want to get drunk yet.
The tomatoes could be drunk, though.
The tomatoes don't get to be drunk. They're underage.
Have you ever watched?
These are underage tomatoes.
Oh, come on.
They don't have the black Sharpie X's. They're 18. I'm gonna teach you how to dice a tomato. So what you're gonna do, that you're gonna take one, you're gonna take your knife, you're gonna make sure you don't cut your fingers because we're cutting the tomato, not the fingers.
Ideally.
And you're going to slice right down the tomato, but you're not gonna go all the way. You're gonna stop right before the bottom. Then you're gonna do that again, and then you're gonna stop once before the bottom again. You're gonna cut down again, stop right before the bottom. And you should be cutting the tomato so that it's on the flat side down. So this part should be down so it's very well stabilized.
Good, good. I'm glad I caught that ahead of time because that's kind of hard to, you know, undo these cuts.
Yeah. All right, and then you're just gonna keep doing it. And then after you're done, you're gonna turn it 90 degrees. You're gonna cut it this way. I'm sure you're seeing how this is gonna go.
Yeah. Slicing and dicing over here.
Slicing and dicing, exactly. And you're just gonna keep on making those lines, making sure that's together, kind of like using your hand to keep the tomato intact. And then when you're done, you're gonna flip it on its side, chop downward, and there you go. We've got some diced tomatoes. Oh, perfect. Like, we're gonna do that with all 5 of them.
Wow. You know my favorite things about dicing tomatoes?
What's that?
Well, tomatoes are red, right?
Yeah.
So if you cut yourself, it blends right in.
I kid you not, before you got here, I was thinking, oh, what if Michael cuts himself? I was like, no one will know because it's red and red.
See, that's what I was saying. Tell me, Nathan, where did the dicing of tomatoes originate?
Oh, well, you know, they originated in Spain, actually. So actually before the 1650s, knives didn't exist. People just used really sharp rocks. And so what the Spanish did is that they were like, all right, guys, what if we took a sword, you know, like how we do with the conquistadors, but what if we like made them smaller, and instead of killing people, we killed tomatoes. And they're like, oh, yo, that's a pretty stupid idea. So then they banished him. But he was like, I still think I like this idea. So he took it to China, and then he taught them how to cut vegetables, and so they did that.
Oh, and that is where samurai swords came from.
Exactly.
Tomatoes are fruit.
Yeah, I did know tomatoes are fruit.
Contrary to popular belief, Bob the tomato was actually an imposter and a fruit the whole time.
And paw grape.
Yeah.
And the peach.
And the beach.
Technically, Larry the Cucumber is also a fruit.
So it's really fruit tales.
Some lady in Switzerland, Star Wars is a kids movie based off of Legos.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, very
And that's
mature.
why we can't solve global warming.
I love that Lego is what created Star Wars.
Yep, that's what I would say. Hi, Bruschetta.
What's Bruschetta?
What we're making right now.
Yes, I have, as a matter of fact.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So what other ingredients are we going to be using?
Well, probably some green stuff.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yep.
Can you, be more specific about what type of green stuff?
Basil.
Yeah, actually. What are we putting these tomatoes on eventually, Michael? Since you've had bruschetta before.
What do we put them on?
Yeah, what do we put them on?
Toasted crackers.
No.
I
I mean, you were close, but fair guess. But
that's close.
yeah, you were.
Bruschetta can be used on many things. I've had bruschetta pizza. That's good. I've had bruschetta.
You had bruschetta pizza.
When have I had bruschetta? I used to work at a pizza place.
That doesn't answer my question at all.
At the pizza place that I used to
You
work
had
at, which
bruschetta
will
pizza?
continue to go unnamed.
Yeah. Was it Domino's? Was it Pizza Hut? Was it Mark's?
Was all of the above and none of the above.
Oh, okay, that's how. Well, maybe I should call them up and ask them for
Bontillos?
bruschetta pizza.
Welcome to Bontillos. Here we are always high.
Where the pizza's good, but the bones are better.
Listen, I'm keeping up-ish here, alright? Yeah, see? I'm only like a couple tomato slices behind you.
Nice, I'm proud of you.
Yeah, I know.
Look at you, dicing tomatoes for the first. Is this the first time you've diced tomatoes?
First time I diced tomatoes.
Look at that.
Actually, I cannot say with certainty this is the first time I diced tomatoes. I cut a lot of vegetables when I worked at the pizza place.
Oh, right. Oh, we're going back to the pizza.
Back to the
that
pizza
served
place.
bruschetta pizza,
That's sure,
apparently.
bruschetta.
Which makes
bruschetta
sense.
on pizza.
Oh, okay. Which, I mean, that makes sense, because, like, if you've obviously have had bruschetta pizza before and you worked at the pizza place, you must have prepared it. So
Yeah.
This can't be the first time you've diced tomatoes.
No.
So what else is on bruschetta?
Basil.
Yeah, we just said that.
There's probably a little bit of lemon. No.
I don't know what pizza place you're working for, but
Listen, I'm just guessing at this point. I don't remember. It's been many years.
Oh
since
yeah? How old are you again?
40 years old. In dog years.
Both of those are wrong.
Only in the eye of the beholder, Nathan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
From a certain point
From
of
a
view.
certain point of view,
Yeah.
the Jedi were evil.
From my point of view, the Jedi are evil.
You know what? I just read a comic book, and you know what? I'm kind of convinced of that.
Yeah? See? I've been telling you for years.
Yeah.
Jedi were the bad guys, the Empire's the good guys.
They were just trying to protect us from the Uzon.
Every time I'm on one of your videos, I'm inspiring some sort of Imperial propaganda. Actually, I'm not gonna lie to you. If I was in charge of that, based on the way I would do it, I would actually take the bodies. This is gonna sound awful, but I would actually squish all the blood out of them because they were really low on Jango Fett blood. So they were actually reusing the blood of the dead clones who had the close genetics to Jango Fett. I'm just saying, that's how they had to work that. That's the darkness of the Republic.
This kid, 2024.
Which is why the Imperials didn't use clones. It was expensive and morbid.
No, I thought they didn't use clones because Palpatine was afraid that they would be programmed to go against him.
Well, there's
Like-
that too.
I'm not salvaging bodies.
I'm gonna get.
No one's like Palpatine isn't paying him to say this because Palpatine's dead. That would be insane.
Dead.
What was the air quotes for?
No reason. Jedi supporter.
And so now what we're gonna do is that we're gonna put a bigger bowl than that because so we're just gonna drop.
Do you know bruschetta got its name? Its name was derived from the first knife that was ever used to create it. You see,
Really?
it was a machete, but they called it a macheta. And then they were like, let us make this food.
I
And
get the brew part there.
the brew part, well, that's simple. It has to do with the other ingredients, which we'll get to later. You'll see.
I'll
You'll see.
I'll see. So you're saying now you want to die on the hill that bruschetta has beer in it?
No.
No.
Maybe.
No. Yeah.
I mean, are we gonna brew this cheddar?
The basil out.
Basil. Told you. There's basil.
Yep. Yeah. You did tell me. You did in fact tell me there was basil.
Is this the bowl that's perfect for this?
Got him!
Watch this.
Master Chef.
Need 2 tablespoons of extra virgin and then 1 tablespoon of balsamic in here.
2 tablespoons of the extra virgin. Right, let's see. Let's see. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just yeah.
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 Just drizzle that.
2 though.
Actually, you know what? You can make it 4.
Jeez, that's a lot more than 2.
Because I think we've doubled the recipe now that I'm thinking about it. I'm still thinking I've cut 5 tomatoes. We're making it for 5. We're making it for 10.
We're gonna have
Which
a
is why
lot
that
of
bowl
stuff.
was perfect until you put your tomatoes in there.
You said we were cutting 5 each. I asked.
Yeah,
I was
you
like,
know.
Nathan, are we cutting 5 or 5 each?
Well, you know what? Okay.
Why don't we do 3 of this? 4's gonna be too much, right?
Okay, yeah, sure. And then do a tablespoon and a half of balsamic vinegar.
Alright.
Wash your hands before this.
Of course I did.
Okay, good.
I walked right over there, washed my hands, and walked right over here. That's why I was late getting here. You were here first.
I was here since yesterday.
Yeah, you say that like you live here.
Yeah, you know what? Maybe
So-
I do. What are you gonna do about
I don't know. Wow, look at that black liquid.
Yeah, that's the color. You're good. I'm happy your eyes are working.
Mmm. You know what else we're gonna put in here? We're gonna
What?
put some cheese.
You're right. We are actually gonna put some cheese, but not in the tomatoes.
We're gonna put them in the tomatoes. We're gonna mix them with the tomatoes.
Try again.
You got the soaps over here?
Thought you said you washed your hands.
Well, yeah, wash them over there. not over here.
Right there.
Oh, look at.
What we're gonna do is that there's probably a lot of mint.
You're not a vampire.
No. I'm touching garlic right now.
I don't know if that's real garlic. I don't know if this is real garlic. How are we gonna discover if this is real garlic or not? Simple. It smells like garlic.
Yeah. Is that how science works?
That's some garlic right there.
Like the tomatoes, you're gonna cut down the middle in thin slices, but not all the way once again. And then you're gonna turn it, and you're gonna do a sort of like these angles. Because it's like a semicircle, yeah. Did I just hear a cutting board?
Nope. Certainly did not.
Okay. Salt these while you're doing all that stuff.
You're salting our tomatoes.
I'm salting.
Haven't we hurt them enough?
You know what? Kick them down.
Wow. Alright, I've completed my fully intact but slightly sliced garlic.
Right, alright. So next is that you're going to now cut it horizontally.
Starting at the bottom.
Starting at the bottom, but leaving like, a good amount because you didn't cut all the way down the first time. So.
Yeah.
And you're going to sort of angle it down as well. It's not going to be completely horizontal. So as you can see here, that is how that is working.
Sure.
You should probably only be able to cut it 3 or 4 times, honestly. And then when you're done, you're going to just chop vertically. Now, the way that you chop is that you're going to have your fingers positioned like this, middle finger right here, the nail behind this knuckle so that you don't cut the nail, and then you just slice down and slice down again using that nail to guide the knife. And there we are. We're going to get some nice thinly sliced garlic.
I can tell you right now, this ain't gonna look like that.
And then you can just sort of have the pile, and then just your hand right here as leverage, and just go around and chop it up. This is kind of the cheap way of doing it.
I see.
If at first you don't succeed, try a different method.
If first you don't succeed, chop chop again.
Yeah. Yes. All right. Now, can you put half of that in that bowl?
Half. Exactly half.
Exactly half.
No more, no less.
No more. No.
Alright, by determining that this is half, I am satisfied with my pile. And I will put half of it into what appears to be a large bowl full of liquid.
Full of. I love that scientific analogy.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Now go ahead. Can you pass me the crushed red pepper?
Crushed red pepper.
Thank
Crushed
you.
red pepper. It's what?
What? Can you say that again?
It's crushed red pepper. We rushed red pepper and now it's here.
All right, we're gonna put garlic in this bowl on your cutting board.
It could be rushed red pepper.
It could be rushed. You're gonna be rushed red pepper in a minute.
You know the one thing, I come over here or I hang out with you, and
Yeah.
I always end up doing something new that I've never done before.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
What are some examples?
Well, for starters, mixing tomatoes by hand.
Are you saying you didn't do that at your pizza place?
No, I didn't do this part. Going to the beach and building giant sandcastles.
Oh, that was fun.
Starting a war out of Lego that runs throughout the entire house. Working out. Playing three-man chess.
Oh, dang. I haven't played three-man chess in forever.
Being on YouTube. What else we got? Wrestling off of a deck. That one I won. For the record.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is gonna marinate, and we're gonna marinate it in the.
Why is it, Nate?
For me.
That's gonna marry you?
I'm not
You
gonna.
said it's gonna marinate.
Yeah, it's gonna marinate.
Oh my goodness. Congratulations. This is a big day. Nate, no, you can't. You suffocated.
I'm putting the veil
You
over
put
its
it.
head.
Yeah, sure you are. Yeah. The plastic wrap veil. Over it.
Yeah. Isn't your wife gonna wear a plastic
yeah.
veil? Hey, honey, let me veil you up before a wedding. So that's gonna marinate. We're gonna do the part of the episode where my guest here has to eat a funky food.
When did this become part of the episode?
That was in a contract, right?
No, nobody ever told me this. Oh gosh, no, what is that?
So this is called kimchi. This is a South Korean staple food that pretty much every South Korean eats at like every dinner. And we made it. This is homemade kimchi. I actually made this.
Doesn't make it better.
This is totally makes it better. It's better than the Walmart crap. So what we're gonna do right here, we're gonna have just a little bit of kimchi in our funky foods part
I
of the
hate
episode. Oh,
I hate
no,
this.
you're gonna love it. All right. So would you like to give it a whiff first, or would you just like to take?
I'd like to give it a whiff. Gosh, it's like peering over the. What is it?
So this is lettuce
Okay. Yeah.
with a lot of spice, and it's been fermented. So it's like pickled lettuce, pickled spicy lettuce. That is
Pickled spicy
the
lettuce.
best way I can describe it. I'll give you a piece that isn't like that's not spicy. Look, there's barely anything on that. So it's pickled lettuce. So I'm gonna also eat some because I love this stuff.
Spicy pickled lettuce.
All right, here we go. Cheers.
Cheers. Are we?
There we go.
How was that?
I was like, tastes like eating a watery chicken wing.
Hey, you know what? You can add this to the list of stuff you did for the first time coming over and visiting.
Kimchi.
Kimchi. Kimchi. Kim-chi. Kimchi.
Kimchi.
All right.
Spelling with Nathan.
We are going to now make the chicken marsala. What I'm gonna need you to do, we're gonna wash these mushrooms, and we have a strainer down here. All of them need to go in this strainer and then washed and rinsed and shook.
Open up the mushrooms, wash them in the strainer. Hi-ho, hi-ho.
And just rinse them in the sink with cold water and make sure they're all good to go.
Good to go shrooms. Good to go shrooms. The best shrooms you ever have.
Be a drug dealer on the go shrooms.
On the go shrooms.
I'm gonna put all those mushrooms in there, and then I'm gonna teach you how to open them the same way as a piece of garlic. But you're gonna help me not shuck, but is this I'm supposed to be learning a lesson here or something?
This is a power move.
Oh, this is the
I
power.
take control as I slowly put the
Wow.
controls in now.
Okay. You're taking control of this
Yeah,
right now.
yeah. Nate and Bake has turned into.
Mike and Ike.
Why am I just a candy?
Because
Ike has nothing to do with cooking, you know?
exactly. I'm gonna chop that up when you're done. We also need to chop up another clove of garlic.
I see. Is that why we had two of them? Oh, it broke it. It's purple on the inside.
Yeah.
I love peeling off things' skin and seeing what it looks like on the inside.
Obviously, cut it in the same way that you did the garlic, and then I gave you another clove of garlic to cut in the same way.
Mm-hmm.
The shallot can be in bigger pieces though, so the horizontal slice you probably only need two. And you don't need them to be in such small pieces, like they can be just bigger pieces like this.
Got it.
And then when you're done, just sprinkle those shallots in amongst the mushrooms, and this is how we're gonna make our sauce.
We're making a sauce?
Yeah, we're making a sauce.
Oh.
And we're also gonna use alcohol, so I'm sure you'll love this part.
The alcohol? I have no idea how to cut this, so I'm just gonna...
Same way as the garlic. Do you
All right.
remember how you cut the garlic?
I remember that I cut the garlic.
I guess that's similar, yeah. Sure. Also, the garlic this time can also be in bigger chunks, by the way. We do not want a finely minced garlic. We just want it cut up.
Got it. Not finely minced, just cut up.
Yeah. All right, and I'm gonna grab the thyme.
It
Do
is...
not make. I knew it. I said that. Thyme, everyone.
Nathan holds time in his hand.
I do. Yeah,
All of it.
all of it. Get a good whiff of that.
Ooh, time smells spicy.
Right, while you were chopping that up, I'm gonna start heating this up, stirring it.
Doesn't this need to go in there?
Yes, it does. But it's gonna take a little bit to heat this up anyway, so it's fine.
I think everyone's gonna eat this food before watching this video. Wait, I thought I cut myself for a second there.
Oh gosh. Please don't.
I didn't. Ah, although my eyes are burning. Holy crap. Ah. Stuff make your eyes burn all the time? Is that normal?
I mean, I guess so. This is like your first time
Ooh.
cutting onions. I mean, I've gotten used to it. I don't cry when I cut onions because I'm a monster.
Wow, because you're a monster.
Family.
Ooh. My eyes. This is probably great for my eyes right now.
You say it's probably good for your eyes.
Probably great for my eyes right now. Yeah,
You're
yeah.
justifying that.
Yep.
It hurts. It's probably good.
I just had to go get my eyes checked the other day.
You did?
I did. I have 20/20 vision still.
Oh wow, screw you.
Contrary to some other people in this room.
Uh-huh, yeah.
Ah! We'll see if I still do after
Well, yeah,
this.
well, suck on your 20/20 vision. Just put the onions in there and then the garlic. That's some nice, yeah. And don't
Yeah.
forget the garlic, so supposed to be in big-ish chunks. Actually, you know what?
The garlic's supposed to be in biggish chunks?
Yeah, you know what? Just chop, when you chop the garlic,
Yeah.
just do 8 big pieces and drop them right in. That'll be fine.
The frick you mean by 8 big pieces?
Just cut it up.
Do I need to wash my knife? Alright.
Okay, now we're gonna take our Ooh, we're gonna take our
Did you just take a sip out of that?
Yeah, our wine, and we're gonna. There we go. We're gonna reduce this whole thing.
My poor hands can't even help my eyes because they're covered in the very thing that hurt them.
Grab a can opener from the long drawer to your left. This one. Nope, on the counter. This one. Nope, not on. I'm realizing now you're just being difficult and that it wasn't like a lack of my
Long
instructions.
drawer on the counter.
On the counter.
Huh.
Where's the counter, Michael?
Alright, I assume that's this.
Well, what's the what have we been cutting on?
Oh, this.
Yeah, that.
Yeah, there's not a counter. The long drawer. Oh, this counter. Yeah. Alright. I see. That opens up. Hmm. Okay. What do I need here? A can opener?
Yes, right there. Yep, there you go.
I was see what creative thing I could find to open a can.
Next is that we're going to start preparing the bread for the prosciutto, which is what prosciutto is consisted of.
That's what I said. I said bread earlier.
You said toasted crackers.
I said bread.
Toasted crackers.
Definitely said bread.
In the mushrooms.
You gonna beat me up? What's gonna happen here?
I have a dual wheel.
Oh yeah?
Yeah,
At that moment, they knew this was never gonna work.
This is bread made from the freshest of bakeries in France, imported at 2 a.m. this morning.
Wow.
Mail ordered, USPS dropped. You're gonna cut it in half this way. I think you can do that.
Like so?
Yeah. You can do it either
Like so.
this way or up and down, whatever is your.
This may be the greatest task I have ever tried to
And
accomplish.
please make it as even as possible like this. And you're gonna
Hi.
press the bread down slightly with this hand so that you have, some good traction. And voila, look at that. You have 2 lovely pieces of bread right here.
Yep, you have 2 lovely ones and then 2 Mike specials. It's totally fine. 2 finely cut pieces of bread.
Why'd you get quiet?
Oh,
What you're gonna do, you're gonna take this garlic and oil, you're gonna brush it all on top and all underneath.
Some thick boy
And
bread.
when you're done, you're gonna put it on this here pan.
Not their pan, and then you bake it.
Yeah.
This
We
is
bake
what I said. Take chips.
Toasted crackers.
Never brushed bread before.
Wow, we're just doing all the new stuff today.
I know. I should say I've never brushed non-toasted bread before.
In goes the 400 ml of heavy cream.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, that was.
400 million heavy cream.
Yeah, that's exactly what that means.
You ever try to find a quarter worth $1 million? People get so confused. Yeah, like a quarter worth $1 million. You mean a $250,000? No. Quarter worth $1 million. So confusing. That on
I
paper.
wonder why.
Everyone wonders why, and I wonder where.
Why is Gamora?
Where is Gamora? Doing one better. How is Gamora? A question nobody ever asked.
Go over and give that a couple stirs and a whiff and tell me how it smells.
Couple stirs and a whiff. Let's see. Let's see. That's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. Shit, that is pretty good. Jeez, hopefully people like this stuff. Not too fancy for everyone.
Not too fancy.
Not too fancy.
Oh please.
Bowl of Doritos.
I've
and some
never
pretzel sticks.
heard of someone who's like, oh, I can't eat this food. It's too fancy for me.
Not that I can't. It's more of that they won't. They'll look at it and go, oh boy, I don't know. That seems pretty nice.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'll like it. It might be too much flavor for my simplistic taste buds. I've offended so many people.
It's okay. If they've
You
watched,
keep stirring this? Or like,
yeah, I keep stirring it. If they've watched our bonus videos, I'm sure you've said worse.
I mean, wow. Yikes.
think it's him. I think it might be you.
I could have been your imposter buddy.
Guys, can we take a moment and breathe in and realize Dean is dead and we can all just live
That's all I
in
want.
peace?
Oh my gosh.
I love this loaf of bread that you put here.
Isn't it great? Hey, cutting a loaf of bread evenly? That ain't easy.
Yeah.
The bread tricked me. It was like, this is half. And I was like, oh, I trust the bread. And then it was like, say you idiot. This isn't half the bread.
Like you idiot.
That's what I get for listening to bread.
It's very important, everyone, that you keep your kitchen clean during all this, because you don't want something wrong to happen.
No. I don't want something wrong to happen at all. What wrong things could happen, you might ask? Well, let's say you drop the tomato on the floor. That tomato then gets brushed up against some garlic. The garlic infuses the tomato with sentient power. That tomato, diced, mind you, then starts its revolution against all other vegetables. Because it didn't want to be a vegetable or associated with vegetables. It's a fruit. It's a proud fruit. But no, it's always been considered a vegetable. So now, you have a crazed, garlic-infused sentient tomato, diced, mind you, who is out to kill all vegetables. What happens? Simple. The world runs out of vegetables. Vegetables become extinct. Man is like, oh man, I don't have to eat my broccoli. Great. And then we all become weak, and we get overpowered by the fruit warriors. That's why I keep the kitchen clean.
That was beautiful. Oh. Yeah, keep stirring it until it turns like a cafe au lait color.
A cafe au lait color.
That was good.
The heck does that look like?
You wanna know what cafe au lait is?
No.
Keep stirring it until it turns a little bit more brown.
Alright, is that just coffee? Is that what you're talking? Is that cafe au lait just coffee?
Yeah, but it's like a cream in coffee.
Cream in.
So it's like, it's not like dark coffee, it's a certain color
Why
of
didn't
coffee.
you just say stir it until it looks like coffee with a dash of cream? I mean, the things that I look at in all words now, I can't help it, is spoonerizing them, which is where you change the first sound of each word and
Yeah.
you flop them around. So I was looking at bait and Nate.
I mean, bait and make.
Yes, yeah, bait and Nate. Yes, I suppose, yes.
I just realized if it was Nate and baked, then if we spoonerized it, that would not be good.
Is that just straight up garlic bread? Or what we're making over there?
No, because, well, I mean, yes. Bruschetta is, I mean, it's fancy garlic bread.
Oh. You know where garlic bread originated from?
The country of garlic.
No. Garlic is derived from Gaelic, which is the language of the Irish.
Yeah.
And
You would know that, wouldn't you?
I would know that because I am in fact Irish.
Oh, wow.
And the garlic bread was created before sliced bread. They had loafed bread like
Did
this.
they have diced bread?
Did not have diced bread, I don't
I
believe.
feel like that would have caught on quick.
I feel like the
Those are
progress of
croutons.
hot over here, Nathan. I don't know if you noticed that. Maybe next time you'll get a guest that's less steamy in the kitchen.
Nope. I need you to.
You didn't even use my silly bread.
We will.
You're leaving it out.
No, it just didn't fit.
The tiny guy didn't make the team.
No, actually, you can keep going.
Plenty. Yes, this is some hard pressed mushrooms here. Hey, down. No, go down. Go over that way, okay? Parsley flakes. Ugh. I know a lot of other people that flake. Funny story about parsley. There never has been one.
What's the oven taking so long to preheat? I didn't expect this.
I filled it with ice cubes.
Don't know when you had time to do that.
Or knowing you had time not to do that.
So, there we go.
The oven!
Open the oven door. We're gonna put this in. Doing anything with Michael is extra dramatic. All right, close that up.
The oven! Seal the blast door! Gentlemen, today we've left bread in the oven. It's a gruesome day. It had to be done though, so that we could consume it. May it rest in peace.
This is what we're using the chicken marsala for. It's bite-sized frozen popcorn chicken.
Popcorn chicken. Funny story about popcorn chicken. It's not actually corn. Funny story about ungreased baking sheets.
Yeah, he's full of sheet. So we're gonna
Focus!
Oh, thank you.
There were so many different things I was debating saying there, and I chose none of them. None of them were really the option.
And now I'm gonna put this in the. Oh crap! Did I have a rack?
And now we're gonna put our popcorn chicken in the oh crap. That's what Chef said.
Go underneath. All right, open the door.
That was the garlic bread. It's amazing what it does when you put it in the oven. We should experiment and see what random things make sounds when we put them in the oven.
Yeah, we can start with you. Oh, look at this! They gave us one with the lid on it already.
Wow, it's trapped. No! Oh, that was filled with toxic air.
Well,
Dang it! Now a small sauce-sized cup of toxic air is released into this world. And that's how they created coronavirus. You know what? I mean, though, whatever it is, you know, you make it interesting, right? I mean, if you ever just have a dull moment in life, just think, what could make this more fun? And then do it, unless if it's dangerous. And do it with supervision.
supervision or like supervision? Like, are those two words or one word?
Well, that depends on who's doing what. Are you trying to feed my mushrooms poison?
No, I'm saying.
Joke's on you. It's
Try
already.
some of the sauce.
Is it hot?
No, I couldn't do that.
Very mushroomy. It's good.
Yeah, right? I'm gonna take this nice center loaf right here.
Really prepared for this. I like walked into like a studio when I walked in. I was like, "Hey, how's it going?" You were like, "Quick, we're late for recording. We have to make a video where we cook the food."
That's not at all how that went.
And he was like, "Ah!" And then we started cooking. That's what crazy chefs look like when you walk into their kitchen. I imagine Gordon Ramsay doing that. Like it's like you crouch down like a crab. You shake your hands like a crab.
It's raw!
Yep.
He's a crab.
Yeah, he's like a crab.
It's raw!
Roll! Shit! Fucking shit!
One cat iron ladder. I've never ironed a cat before, but this is not how I would imagine I would do
You
it.
should have brought Rory.
I don't like that cat.
Or Cedric.
Nah, that one's pretty nice too. I don't have any cats I don't like anymore. That sounds bad.
His cat just died. Like
He died a while ago.
it was like within a year, wasn't it? To go
Wow.
ahead and
How nice is this?
put this like so. You can see.
We gotta put pictures of this in our next invite for people to play game night. Then
Yes,
they'll be
that'd
like,
be
hey, there's gonna be good
hilarious.
food. Because people think
Alright,
good food
now,
is like, oh, you gotta take a good thing of goldfish.
You're gonna take a spoon, you're gonna just take a good chunk and then just put it right on top. Take your
Oh,
spoon.
wow, that's so nice.
Yeah. We're gonna it's okay. We're gonna eat some of it on camera.
Oh, are we really? Oh,
Yeah,
good.
we'll eat the end pieces because the middle pieces look nice. This is called Balsamic Glaze. Walmart didn't have it, but Wegmans did.
Yeah, you suck, other W name brand.
And so this is the finishing touch.
Yeah, drizzle that right on there. Wow. Wow. Oh, that's the good stuff right there.
Yeah.
Look at that. Wow. Wow. Nicely done.
Alright, take a piece.
This is a plate?
Ah,
What do you want from me?
Bon appetit. Here we go.
Bon appetit. It fell apart when I was gonna go and eat it. All fell out. Oh, this nice bread.
Mm-hmm.
There's some goodies there.
Good, yeah. Right. So, first time cooking bruschetta. What do you think?
Pretty legit.
Yeah?
Yeah, no,
I'm surprised you didn't correct me since you've obviously cooked this before at your pizza place.
Well, I didn't want to correct you because, technically we didn't cook anything. We prepared it, but I didn't want to, you're the chef, so I didn't want to correct you.
Alright, yeah, on a technical.
What a loony.
You wanna cut one of these loaves?
Boy, do I ever. Diagonal, he says, because it's fancier, he says.
Yeah, at an angle.
Like this? At an angle.
I know, you can choose your angle. I won't be picky.
Ooh,
That's gonna
any
be your-
angle I like. Wow.
I already have a showpiece, so honestly, do whatever you want.
Alright, go down the long way. Do whatever you want, he says.
He did say that.
Cut off the crust, I did.
No.
I like my crustless garlic
Oh
bread.
my gosh, you monster.
Throw some PB&J on this bad boy right here.
This is, just let this here.
We can close this?
Yes, please. Thank you.
Yep.
And,
Here, take this.
that's
Ow!
That is, I just took that out of the oven.
That's hot. Mm.
Is your hand good?
Oh, you kidding me? I used to work at a pizza place. I burn myself all the time. Pizza place.
You're gonna be so confused because half of this stuff he's saying is true, but half of it is complete BS.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Like 3 popcorn chicken.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna ladle the sauce over just like that. And this is how we're serving these.
Very nice.
There's a fork. Grab a cup, grab some of these, and then we can share the ladle.
It's hot. I'm gonna let it cool down.
No, I mean like you can help me put popcorn chicken in here.
Oh, I thought I was gonna eat food.
So, got the fork, and we're gonna try this popcorn chicken.
It's still so hot.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
What are you
It's
talking
definitely too hot. Just blowing it. It's not that hot.
No.
Oh, it just came out of a boiling pot.
Yeah, alright.
Yeah, I've been.
The popcorn chicken snacks, and then the mushrooms go in the oven later. I think this is a good place to call
I think so too.
Yeah.
Because, we finished the cooking.
it. Yeah, we did. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure, it looks good. Alright, everyone. Thank you for watching Sir Studios. Like, comment, subscribe, and yeah, have a great one. See you all later in the next one. Bye.
Yay, cooking.